Looks like we're replacing a lens guard today. We're using a few things to change the lens guard because the lenses on 360 cameras can be pretty difficult to clean. So I just want to show you some of the products that I use when I really want to clean a lens and get down. The one thing to keep in mind that I've noticed with these lens guards is some of them can come with a bit of a static charge from the factory. So like when you use a fiber cloth on them, any kind of fiber that is on the fiber cloth and loose will stick to the lens. Anyway, we'll start by unboxing the lens guard. That's on me. This came really quick. It took only like 2 days, I think, to get here. And I ordered it with a bunch of other stuff that I wanted to try to use in some of the videos coming up. It was relatively cheap. I kept my budget really low. I spent, I think, just under $100 to get the free shipping. So let's go ahead and open this thing and see what we've got inside. They come nice and packaged with a little instruction manual to show you how to do it. Comes with its own little lens fiber cloth for the lens guards themselves and the lens as you clean it. Okay, so there we go. There's a little visual instruction guide inside. And there's both the lens guards, and it shows you like how to go about doing this. Okay, we only need one, so like I'm thinking just save one in this and put it maybe in with the put it in the case with the 360 camera. Just save that one, put it in the case with the 360 camera. That's probably what we're gonna do here. Okay, so the lens guards have this kind of cool little thing. There's a little hitch on them, and they go on like a lens cap, and you kind of have to rotate the hitch to get the lens guard off. So this one is, I believe, our good lens guard. Let's check that out. Yeah, it is. It's got some stuff on it, and this is why we have this little guy right here. Look at the lens itself. Pretty dirty. We might opt to just replacing it entirely, but let's see if we can salvage this. I'm gonna use the lens spray that came with my cleaning kit. It's kind of nice. You got a little duster here, so you can manually. We're just gonna give it a little, I'm not gonna spray the cloth, I'm gonna spray the lens. And let me blow it off first in the front, and we're just gonna give it a little tiny spritz. I don't wanna, right there. Okay, perfect. Right, so now take the fiber cloth and let's just gently go around it. And this is why gloves are important, because you're gonna be rotating these things and there is not a lot of space to place your fingers to protect from smudging it with oil. It's looking pretty dang good. Okay. Everything is nice and clean. I like to bunch up the fiber cloth and kind of like move it around so that it takes the shape of the dome. But you gotta be careful because those edges wanna catch on it, so you don't wanna rip anything or snag anything. And then we line it up. Easy way to do this is remember that the teeth, the grip teeth, go on the right to properly position everything. Cool, and it's on. Yeah, it looks good to me. Nice and clean. Okay, now we need to turn this thing around and take off the one that did scratch. Yeah, you can see the scratches on there. Pretty bad here, not good. Fell so gently too, so these things really do scratch pretty easily. All right, we're gonna pop this baby off right now. This one is trash, so we're putting that up there so that we can remember that it's trash. We don't need to spray this. We don't really want to spray this. I think we just want to pull it out and put it on to the lens. So we're gonna clean the lens first and then immediately go from this straight onto the lens to avoid anything. Like I said, something to be aware of is that these appear to me to come with a slight static charge on them, so it likes to hold dust. So that being said, I don't really know if it's better to maybe like wipe it down with some moisture before you put it on. But right now, the last time I did this, we just put it straight on and everything looked great up until I scratched the lens. And you really want to try to blow it off pretty well before you apply the moisture in the fiber cloth so that you avoid scratching it with any dust particles. So here we go. Oh, are you enjoying the getting soaked? Okay, let's blow this off. Take a look. Looks pretty clean to me. And here we go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Try not to touch the inside. Quickly grab the teeth We go up, there is some dust, but I think it's on the outside. So let's find out. Okay, did we get that right? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. What's that one? Yep, there, that one's gone. All right. Everything is looking pretty peachy here. That is how you go about changing the lens guard and how to keep everything clean during the process. I do have to say that keeping these lenses clean is probably one of the most meticulous and hardest things about the camera itself. But it's not so bad, and you just got to pay attention to it as it happens and clean everything as you go, and it seems to be working out well that way. So thanks for joining us. Thanks, you guys, for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fishcam Films. Well, looks like we're gonna need a new lens cover.